ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he's back, the raccoon. Daniel Cameron, he launches a search warrant task force promise after Breonna Taylor's death. Now, we know this man don't want to do a damn thing for Breonna Taylor. Everything he does is to shield and protect the cops from any kind of prosecution. So any efforts that he makes at this point after what he has done to Breonna Taylor, denying her day in court, I don't trust nothing from Daniel Cameron. I don't. This man has showed time and time again he got a problem with the Black community, and he himself is Black. So this is January 21st, 2021. This is the Courier Journal. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron is launching a new statewide task force to evaluate the process of securing and reviewing and executing search warrants across the Commonwealth, his office announced Thursday. The move comes months after intense scrutiny surrounding the search warrant that ultimately led the Louisville Metro police officers to Breonna Taylor's apartment, which they had no business being there in the first place, on March 13th and resulted in the 26-year-old Black woman's death. Cameron committed to creating a task force in September. The same day he announced the grand jury only indicted one of the three officers connected to the shooting because that's all he presented to them. He never presented anything regarding Breonna Taylor, saying a review was necessary to determine if charges are required and establish best practices. Cameron's office will chair the task force, which I don't trust. So he's forming a task force for search warrants, and they're going to chair it. I don't trust this man. Look at what he's done up until now. You would have to be a fool to trust him. Okay, so Cameron's office will chair the task force, which will include members of a number of state organizations and will draw heavily from law enforcement. More than a quarter of the members, 5 of the 19 appointees, will be from police groups. So he tweeted January 21st, 2021 at 3:09 p.m. We've assembled a group representing every aspect of the search warrant process. Our goal is to establish Kentucky as a national model for how search warrants should be pursued and executed. Man, they already doing what you do, denying us any type of rights or due process. So the country's already doing what you do, Cameron. Our goal is to establish Kentucky as a national model, blah, blah, blah. It's my responsibility as Attorney General and the Chief Law Enforcement Officer to bring this important group together. And we look forward to soliciting input from Kentuckians as we undertake this process. Public Advocate Damon Preston, the head of the state organization that provides legal representation for Kentuckians facing criminal charges. He said he was glad to have a seat at the table. He recognized the members will be heavily weighed towards the law enforcement and prosecution. We're going into this trusting the Attorney General. Cameron has created a task force to be productive and have honest, data-informed discussions about search warrants. My fear from the makeup of the task force that it's going to become a conversation that's heavily weighed towards law enforcement, exactly, because he's admitting most of the panels are from different police groups. So I don't see this as a good thing, y'all. The tactics that have been used that led to tragedies, they did not come out of nowhere. They came out of law enforcement training, and people with that background are likely to be very supportive of the way things are. Preston has a list of areas the task force could explore, determining probable cause and the value of confidential informants and anonymous tips and the timing of warrant execution, possibly disciplinary application of search warrants in some neighborhoods of any value, no knock warrants. Okay, well, no, they just did away with no knock warrants not long ago. Mm-mm-mm. So we know Breonna Taylor died, and it was shortly before 1 a.m. in her apartment when they came in with a no knock warrant. Now, the cops claimed they knocked, but the neighbors all said they heard no knock, and they coerced one of the neighbors to say he heard the knock. And out of fear, he did that. And we later found out they threatened that man. The police officers threatened him. So Daniel Cameron is toxic, in my opinion. And there, at this point, nothing he does in the Breonna Taylor case should be trusted. I believe he's going to put this task force together in the best interest of the police officers only. He has proven that he has zero concern about Breonna Taylor and her family. He does not care, period. So, y'all, please tell me what you think. I think this is just a bunch of much to do about nothing, a task force. I don't see no value in this. I just think he is trying to make it look like he cares when he has made it look like he don't care for all this time. Now, oh, a task force since Breonna Taylor, we want to do things differently. He's just trying to soften the blow because he got dragged pretty badly in how he handled the Breonna Taylor case all this time. That's all this is. It's just fluff as far as I'm concerned. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.